My city's gonna tell you the tale.
Jungkook jerked her away from her and lifted her up while slightly tapping her face, saying, "Wyan, baby, wake up," as Wyan is out of breath till now, and Suyeon hands print on her neck when he sees that he shouted call the bodyguards and looked at his best friend like he would kill her here. Suyeon want to say something, but his glaring eyes make her shut up, and bodyguards also come there while bowing their heads. Jungkook shouted, "Who let her in?" But no one answers. Suddenly a gunshot echoes there, and two bodyguards are lying lifeless on the floor. Jungkook looking around and roared, "Is anyone else who also want to die? Huh? Then just tell me already who the $K let her in." All bodyguards was trembled in fear seeing those lifeless bodies, and then one bodyguard came above and said in a shaky voice, "Boss, this lady forcefully came in when we stopped her many times to not to go in without your permission. She said she is your girlfriend. That's the only reason we let her in." Jungkook called his most reliable man, his second hand, David, and said, pointing towards the bodyguard who just spoke, "Take him to the basement and beat him till his last breath. And whoever was let her in will also pay for his life," saying that he shoot a glare at everyone. David, "Yes, boss." Jungkook again said, pointing towards Suyeon, "Take her to my secret farmhouse and lock her there. I'm coming there after my work will be done here." Suyeon struggling to get out of the clutches of his bodyguards who are twice bigger than her, but she fails in her attempts. So for the last attempt she said, "Jungkook, please tell them to leave me. I'm your best friend, do you forget that?" Suyeon, "Jungkook, she can't give you the love I give you. You know that I always love you. Tell them to leave me," she shouted loudly. Suyeon hitting the bodyguards with her hands and saying, "Leave me, you bastard. Jungkook, you promised me. You always protect me. Did you forget your promise?" Jungkook ignored all her pleading. He walked away taking Wyan bridal style in her arms and rushed to his car, and his bodyguards also followed him from behind. Hospital. Emergency ward. Jungkook is roaming around outside of the emergency ward, regretting all the things which he did with her. How he always humiliated her all the time, how he always makes her do all the chores even if her health is not good. How he always called her a gold digger when she never asked him for a single penny. After some time, the emergency ward's door opens and the doctor and nurses walk out. Seeing them come out, Jungkook rushes towards them and says, "How is she?" Jungkook, "Is she okay now, doctor?" Doctor, "Yes, Mr. Jungkook, she is out of danger now. If you come a little late, then sorry to say, but she can't make it alive, but hopefully you come in on time." Doctor, "She is okay now, but her head has a very deep inner wound. It may cause her some memory loss issues. It looks like someone hit her deliberately so she can lose her memory, and her right leg has a minor fracture." Doctor, "It takes some time to heal. I did her bandages and her whole body checkup. She is sleeping now, and you can meet her after an hour," saying that the doctor went from there. 1 hour later, emergency ward room. Jungkook's POV. I'm looking at her while sitting beside her on a chair thinking if I'm a minute late, I almost lose her thinking that for the first time, I touch her face. She looks so pale, like she hasn't eaten anything for days. She is like a fragile doll. If I touch her a little tight, in the next second she will be broken into pieces. Thinking all this, he is touching her face and observing her delicate, beautiful features while stroking her hair gently. She is still not awake after 1 hour. After some time, slowly, Hwayeon's eyes flutter open, and the first thing she sees is his face, which is so much closer to her in fear. She backed up a little while touching her head as it's paining, and she said, "Where am I?" Jungkook, stay still. We are at the hospital right now, and you are the patient. Hwayeon, why are we in the hospital? What's wrong with me, and why are you here with me? Jungkook feels weird feeling inside his heart, like someone stabbed him when he heard her saying why he is here with her. Means she doesn't want him to be with her. He feels upset, but he quickly controls his emotions inside him and said, "Don't you remember anything?" Hwayeon, no, I don't remember anything. I only remember that we are married to 9.5 months, and you always so rude to me. Jungkook feel weird at her statement and looks at her for a while, thinking what would he tell her now. After thinking a minute, he lied to her saying you fell down from stairs, and that's why your head got hit and your leg got minor fracture, and now we're going home. Hwayeon widened her eyes and looked at him, but my leg fractured. I couldn't walk. Jungkook, I know that. Now you will get your medication from home, saying that he ordered his secretary to put her wheelchair in the car. Jungkook lift her up in bridal style and walk out of the emergency room. Hwayeon want to stop him, saying, "B," but Jungkook, I want to heal myself here. Jungkook looks at her and said, "Just shut up." Jungkook, in a cold, dark voice, I won't repeat my words again, so listen carefully. You will get your medication at home. Means at home. No more decisions. Hwayeon became silent after listening to his cold, dangerous voice, scooped her hands around his neck tightly, and they went away. Author's POV. Well, let me explain to you guys what happened. So, Hwayeon doesn't lose her whole memory, but only some part of her memory. She forget 2 years of her memory since they got married. So, now she doesn't know Jungkook hates her because she only knows about it after 1 year of her arranged marriage, that Jungkook hates her for some unknown reason. Now she only thinks that Jungkook is just angry with her about something, but she don't know what it is. On the other side, dark basement. A old dark basement. Chains are hanging on the ceiling, and some horrifying tools are hanging all around the basement. Some decaying body parts of the human body are lying everywhere in the basement. There's a girl who is hanging above the ceiling, is bound in chains with a pillar. Her clothes are dirty and torn. Cut marks are all around her body. She looks like a 23_24-year-old girl. Her head is low as she hangs far away from the ground and is bound with solid big chains. Her whole body is covered with wounds which have dry blood on it, and some wounds look fresh, like she was beaten by someone some minutes ago. That basement looks like a psycho thriller movie set. After some time, the basement door creak opens and some big muscular men walk in, and in between there is their leader, who looks like a mafia walked in, and that disgusting pungent smell hits his nose. He darkly smirked, looking above, where the girl is hanging. There are 4 round big containers. In those containers, at least 10 people can drown easily. Some containers are cold, icy cold water, and others have hot boiling water and acid in it. That mafia man ordered his secretary something, and they pulled her body down on the ground and then drowned her into the icy cold water. That girl is already tired with all the torture. She got suddenly woke up when she feeling herself drown in water and start hitting and screaming loudly for help. She can't even help herself 'cause her hands and legs are bound with chains. That mafia's man is standing there with a motionless face, not doing anything. No one let her come out of that icy cold water, but after a minute, when it looks like she's gonna die if they don't take her out, they pull her out from it. After taking her out, mafia boss walked towards her, whose whole body is shivering with the cold. Her breath is shaky, and she can't normally breathe. She is coughing constantly. As she opens her shaky eyes, a chill ran down to her spine when she found that the mafia leader is standing so close to her and looking at her dangerously, like he's gonna kill her. Her breath got stuck in her throat when his big hand tightly clamped her jaw and said, "So you wake up? Good. Mafia boss, how you feeling now? Not good, right? That's what I want you to feel before your death. You think I will leave you that easily after what you did with my baby doll? Huh?" Hearing him, she started crying loudly, shaking her head vigorously, and said, Please, Jungkook, please don't kill me. I'm your best friend. Please." Well, yet he is none other than the great Jungkook, the mafia king of the underworld. Jungkook devilish smirked while clenching her jaw tightly in his grip and said in a dangerous, angry voice, "Friend. Huh. A best friend who always tries to seduce me to become her boyfriend to leave his wife. A best friend," he scoffs, "right? What kind of a best friend are you, huh?" Jungkook clenched her jaw more tightly in his grip, making her cry in pain. He looks like a madman now, and he said, "Only I have the F at #ING right to hurt her. 'Cause she is mine, and mine, and all mine. Only I have the right to touch her, kiss her, and make her mine." Saying that, he started laughing like a psycho and said, "But you did one thing good by making her memory lose, and for that I have a reward for you." Hearing him, Soo-hyun think that he will let her go, but her smile fade away when she hears his last words. "Jungkook, your reward is that I will let you get your freedom by," saying that, he smirked dangerously and said, "Go to hell bi $$